Yes, so hello and welcome to Ghana Web TV. My name is Joseph Adamafio and we are privileged to have Atta Poku right here with us as we build up to Ghana's game against Egypt this evening. Atta,
Joe,
welcome to the channel.
Thanks, man.
Well, in the game against Cape Verde, Black Stars lost to Cape Verde in that game by 2-1. Ahead of the match against the Pharaohs of Egypt, what will be your 5 things for the Black Stars to avoid that can help them get the victory in the game against Egypt?
The first one is going to be lack of concentration. And at the pre-match press conference yesterday, Jordan Ayew actually said that the team lacked concentration for 95 minutes. They couldn't concentrate fully for that period, and it is the reason why they lost the game to Cape Verde. And against Egypt, each and every member of the team who will be assigned a role on the pitch would have to focus on their set task and execute it so well so that Black Stars can actually stand a chance of getting a win in this game. So we must overcome the concentration issues. Then the second one will be application and desire. You see, in the African Cup of Nations, it's not necessarily about you being a better team. A lot of these Egyptian players are playing in the Egyptian league. Mohamed El Shanawi is in goal, he plays in the Egyptian league. Mohamed Abdul Monaim plays in the Egyptian league. A lot of these boys we are going to play against today are nothing superior, but they have the desire and they have the passion and drive in them to fight. So they are first to the ball, they are first to the tackle, and they are winning 1v1 duels.
Let me ask a question on that. Will you say after Ghana considered that late goal against Cape Verde, with a few minutes left, we didn't have that desire to seek an equalizer?
It was so obvious. They had dropped off. If you looked at the reaction of Alex Jiku, he felt that, look, I've played so well. Why have you made such an error? In the post-match conversations, Jordan Ayew actually said it's painful seeing such amateurish errors at the back. Richard Ofori also admitted saying that they could have done better with the kind of goals they conceded. Yeah. So like they concede and then in the face of the slightest adversity, you see that they drop off.
And you also realize that Nigeria also did a comeback after they conceded. It was very fast. They conceded and Victor Osimhen got a quick equalizer. Egypt went down by 2-0. Then 2-1. Then they were able to get that equalizer. So the desire thing, I think, is one of the things we have to consider. What will be your third point?
The third point will be operating as a unit. When Odoi came for the mixed zone interviews, he told us that, look, he felt that the fullbacks and then the centre backs were not in tune, and as such the Cape Verdeans were exploiting the spaces in between the fullbacks and then the centre backs, and that there wasn't enough chemistry in the build up from midfield into attack, so the transition was a bit isolated. When we are compact and together, it's difficult to be hunted down, and I would want to see Black Stars leveraging on togetherness today. A centre back coming in to help a fullback, a defensive midfielder coming in to help a centre back, a winger going inside to help a striker, provide the support for either a pass or to help your fullbacks defend. And I feel that there must be a semblance of togetherness seen in the Black Stars today.
And with that, I would like to ask your thoughts on this. Do you think that some players are seeking personal glory over the compact?
You know, it is an individual duel won that translates into collective effort. And the individuals, when they overly focus on their own play, it is difficult. I'm going to single out Jordan Ayew for this. He was providing so much help for Gideon Mensah. It was affecting his own game going forward. He comes so deep because he had seen what Bebe and Co were doing to Gideon Mensah. By the time he gets the ball, he's in his own half. By the time he gets to the Cape Verdean half, he's tired and he's unable to provide the killer pass. And I want us to go away from that. You look at the other side of the flank, even though I wanted to single out Jordan, Joseph Painter was also suffering from that. He's come back to help Odoi defend. By the time he gets the ball, he's in his own half and he's unable to affect the game. There was a moment when Semenyo squared a ball in front of goal because Joseph Painter had gone back for defensive duties. By the time he came, the run was late and he couldn't apply the finish. These are a collective structure that coaching and team structure puts together for everybody, and I would want to see a semblance of team work and cohesion. Each one playing for each one in this game. Each one for himself would not help us.
All right. The fourth point would be?
The fourth point would be fight.
fights.
This is a fight. The Egyptian coach said that they are playing a final against Ghana. What it means is that they know that their continuous stay in the competition depends on this game, and that they are going to fight for it. Are we going to fight for it? We saw Mikel Obi and Antoniana in 2008. We saw Kojo Asamoah and Manucho in 2010. We've always seen these duels throughout the history of Black Stars. Unsung heroes emerging because they wanted it more. We would want to see Black Stars players today fight, take the fight to your opponents. Weren't you happy when we started that game against Cape Verde and Majid Ashmeri made that run, driving through the heart?
You loved it.
Didn't you love Mba Akwaka so that he will misplace a pass, but he will still come after you, trying to win the ball back and trying to make something happen? This is the Black Stars. And as Samoajan in 2015, who was in the hospital down with malaria, came on and then scored the only goal against Algeria, and we had qualified. We have a litany of these moments, a litany of them, and I genuinely believe that Black Stars must put up a fight. Ghanaians must see passion, fire in their eye, in their belly, going for all the tackles, winning the 50-50 balls, rousing the fans. Look, Black Stars have no excuse. You know what, Joe, the entire stadium, right? When we played against Cape Verde, we had the most supporters. And even the indigenous were supporting us. So they don't lack anything. They don't lack anything. And I believe that Black Stars must show a real fight. Take the fight to Egypt and tell them that, look, this is Black Stars. If you are 7-time or 6-time champions, you are also 4-time champions, and we are here to fight.
Well, what do you think of the North Africans coming to this match with all their antics? They would like to fall down, and they are united. Whenever you tackle their player, they are united. But you don't see that with the Black Stars. You see someone foul a Ghanaian player, and his teammates don't come to rally and fight the opponents. Not like fight, but push the referee to maybe get a yellow card. Even someone said some of the penalty decisions, and
they should have counted the referee.
Yes,
counted the referee and called.
Yes, to see that you guys are really in need for it.
You know, they've actually started it. You saw what happened at the press conference, and then the training. They felt that we were coming to spy on them, and then they were bringing all these skirmishes. They frustrated us so that by the time we get there, the 15 minutes will be over. When they came to the Ghana side, they had access to the Ghana training before the Ghanaian media got there.
Okay.
So look, you know what? This is something I actually believe in. That as a collective, they will start the antics, but there will be no antics when you score the first goal.
I think that's.
There will be no antics when you are leading them 2-0. We watched them against Mozambique. Mozambique took the lead, and Egypt had no option than to carry the game to Mozambique to find an equalizer. Now, when you are chasing an equalizer, would you be going down at the slightest moment? No, absolutely not. And that's why we have to take the initiative, lead the game for Egypt to chase. Once they come chasing the game, there will be gaps in behind them. And we are clinical.
Okay. Last point.
The last point is that, please, Black Stars, you had a lot of issues after your first game. There is fracas in the Black Stars team hotel. Supporters say they don't have somewhere to sleep. They are hungry. The $400, blah blah blah, and all that.
You don't like Kumasi training pitch.
It's all because you have not won a game. Okay. When you win a game, everything changes. So Black Stars, the momentum in Ghana, the enthusiasm with the fans here in Abidjan lies on you. Your 90 minutes performance can change the entire mood in Ghana and for Ghanaians in Abidjan. The choice is yours, Black Stars. Would you want us to go to bed in a somber mood, or you'd want Ghana to party tonight? It is Egypt, the Pharaohs, the most decorated team on the continent, both at the club level and at the national team level. Haven't we beaten them 6-1 before? Haven't we accounted for these guys before? We've not lost a second round game for a very long time, since 1992.
Wow.
Black Stars, let something happen tonight. Go for it.
Well, so that is Atta Poku's 5 things the Black Stars have to do and to win the game against Egypt. Well, my name is Joseph Adamafio, and it was a pleasure coming your way with this video. See you in the next one.